You know, one of the biggest challenges I think a lot of entrepreneurs face is when they present their visions or ideas to smart people, to people they respect, and their responses are very much less than favorable, especially when they're presenting a vision or a dream or an idea that hasn't happened yet. There was a guy who presented his dream to his brother, and his brother's response was, "I don't see that happening for at least 50 years. Well, then, of course, there's examples like the person who said radio has no future, and it was the intelligent scientist Lord Kelvin. Or the Western Union internal memo that said this. It said, "This telephone has too many shortcomings to ever be considered a serious form of communication. This device really doesn't have any value." Well, then you go to your banker, and what does he say? This person went to their banker and they said, "The horse is here to stay, but the automobile is only a novelty, a fad." Well, you guessed it, that's Henry Ford's banker. Well, then there came the time to create nuclear energy. And someone as smart as Ernest Rutherford said, "Anyone who expects a source of power from the transformation of these atoms is talking moonshine." Another person said in the same project, "There is not the slightest indication that nuclear energy will ever be obtainable." That person's name was Albert Einstein. Talk about a smart person, right? So then you come to computers and you hear Kenneth Olson, the president of Digital, and he said there is no reason for any individual to have a computer in his home. So then back to what's behind me, to flight. And you have Lord Kelvin again put his foot in his mouth when he said, "Heavier than air flying machines are impossible." Well, then you say to your brother that you want to see man fly, and this person says, "Man will not fly for another 50 years. This person was your brother, and his name was Orville, and your name is Wilbur, and he said it in 1901. Well, obviously, we now know he was wrong. So sometimes it's really important to know that you can present your visions to people who care about you, people who are smart, but they can be wrong. And that's when it's good to come back and go, okay, I don't need to give in to fear. Sure, I can hear their opinion, or I can present my ideas to other smart people, but your vision and your idea is your idea. So don't let fear get in the way when smart people don't buy in. And keep going, because you can kill your fear. Let's keep going. Bye-bye.